Apollos, a historical figure, and his potential authorship of the book of Hebrews. Apollos was an influential figure in the early Christian church, known for his eloquence, deep knowledge of the scriptures, and a significant role in the spread of Christian teachings. Mentioned in the New Testament, particularly in Acts chapter 18, Apollos is described as a Jewish Christian from Alexandria, Egypt, who was well versed in the Hebrew scriptures and skilled in public speaking. He was instrumental in teaching and preaching the gospel in various regions, including Corinth, where he furthered the Christian message alongside the Apostle Paul and others. Apollos' background is one of intellectual depth and cultural diversity. Alexandria, his hometown, was a renowned center of learning and philosophy in the ancient world, and it is likely that Apollos received extensive education in both Jewish traditions and Greek philosophy. His early knowledge of the scriptures was so profound that when he initially arrived in Ephesus, he was already preaching about Jesus, though his understanding was limited to the teachings of John the Baptist. Upon meeting Priscilla and Aquila, who expanded his knowledge of the Christian faith, Apollos became a more effective and influential preacher, spreading the gospel with great zeal. One of the most intriguing aspects of Apollos' legacy is the possibility that he may have been the author of the book of Hebrews, a text in the New Testament that has long been a subject of debate. The book of Hebrews is unique in many ways, offering a deep theological exploration of Christ's role as the ultimate high priest and the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. Its sophisticated style, literary quality, and complex argumentation set it apart from other epistles, which has led scholars to speculate on its authorship. The early church was divided on who wrote Hebrews, with prominent names such as the Apostle Paul, Barnabas, and Luke suggested as potential authors. However, there is a growing body of scholarly thought that points to Apollos as a plausible author. This theory is based on several key points. First, Apollos' background in Alexandria, a city renowned for its intellectual and theological traditions, would have equipped him with the necessary tools to craft such a sophisticated work. His knowledge of Jewish traditions, combined with his eloquent communication style, aligns with the qualities found in Hebrews. Additionally, the author of Hebrews is described as someone who had a deep relationship with the early Christian community, a trait that Apollos shares with other key figures in the New Testament. Moreover, the themes of Hebrews, such as the superiority of Christ and the fulfillment of the law, resonate with the teachings Apollos is known to have championed. His ability to integrate Old Testament scripture with Christian thought would have made him well suited to write a book that bridges the gap between Jewish and Christian theological concepts, as Hebrews does. The fact that the author of Hebrews remains anonymous in the letter itself is noteworthy. Throughout the New Testament, Paul and other apostles often identify themselves when writing letters. The lack of identification in Hebrews may suggest a deliberate choice, perhaps to avoid drawing attention to the author's personal authority, in favor of focusing on the message itself. This could be seen as consistent with Apollos' humble demeanor. He was a respected figure, but not one who sought to draw attention to himself. While the true authorship of Hebrews may never be definitively known, the connection between Apollos and the text remains a compelling possibility. His eloquence, education, and deep understanding of both Jewish and Christian doctrines make him a strong candidate for the authorship of this profound and timeless work. The mystery of who wrote Hebrews only adds to the enduring allure of the early Christian church's history, where figures like Apollos played pivotal roles in shaping the faith and leaving a legacy that continues to inspire believers today.